As the days pass by, I slowly lose my faith in humanity just a little bit more. And the Helen Keller debate is an old topic, but it's a perfect example of what I mean. The utter buffoonery of people thinking Helen Keller was a fraud literally just blows my mind. Like, imagine having such an impressive life, people are actually starting podcasts wondering if it's fake. Just because you're not incredible doesn't mean that incredible people don't exist. One particular woman said that if you've never seen an apple before, there's no way you can conceptualize that. It's all Anne Sullivan's doing. Well, Helen Keller quite literally got sick when she was older. When she was a young child, she wasn't blind and deaf. So, she knew what an apple looked like. She could taste the apple. Because apples have a distinct taste. Not all fruit tastes the same. This isn't a dystopian world. She can taste an apple. She can taste a pear. She can taste a banana. And Anne Sullivan taught her Braille. So she can read her fingers on Braille and know what an apple is. It's not simple for her to do, but it's a simple concept to understand. You learned about this girl in second grade, third grade maybe, and you think she's fake just because she couldn't see or hear an apple? She can still taste. Like, there's no excuse for this. I literally was doing research to make this video in period 4, and I found out that the reason why Helen Keller threw so many tantrums as a child was because she couldn't communicate with people, was because she was blind and deaf. She couldn't get her point across because she couldn't hear herself speak, she didn't know how she sounded. She couldn't see people, she couldn't hear people, so of course she was going to be naturally angry. She had no outlet to take her anger out on. So none of these podcasts make sense. How would Helen Keller possibly be a fraud? Well, I've been doing some thinking, and I'm starting to realize why people are thinking that she is a fraud. How amazing Helen Keller's life is. She managed to get into college being blind and deaf and was ridiculously smart. And some people can't even score high enough on an ACT to get into college. Another reason is I feel like people are starting these podcasts just because they're bored and they have nothing else to talk about. Now, this debate was a year ago, but a friend of mine recently brought it up and wanted to talk about it, so here I am. In my opinion, these people are bored. They didn't have any other topics to start podcasts about, so they decided to talk about frickin' Helen Keller from their elementary school books in second grade. Moral of the story, Helen Keller was not a fraud. You can read tons and tons of articles, tons of books about Helen Keller, and clearly see how she was 100% real. She was just very ridiculously smart, and apparently a bunch of other people are not. But yeah, that's about it. See ya.